So welcome back to our series on the A to Z of New Testament characters. Today we're on the letter F and we have a double header. We have two characters to look at. We've got both Felix and Fortunatus. So thanks to John and Gabby for these reflections, and I think we'll start with Felix. So Felix was a slave in the household of Claudius Caesar, but was freed by the emperor and made the governor of Judea and Samaria. As governor of Judea, Felix tried St. Paul for the crime of preaching the gospel in Jerusalem. This was regarded as a crime by the Jewish authorities. The Romans transferred Paul from Jerusalem to Caesarea, as the Jews were plotting to kill him. Despite being known as corrupt and cruel, Felix took an interest in the teachings of St. Paul about Jesus and about his followers, which were known as the Way. In order to placate the Jews, Felix jailed Paul, but allowed him certain freedoms, for example, visits and care from Paul's friends. Felix was clearly intrigued by the message of St. Paul, but was frightened by the challenge this presented to his way of life. Felix characterizes those who are aware of the truth spoken in the gospel, but who are unwilling to make the necessary changes and sacrifices required in their own lives. Felix was removed from office in 58 AD, so did not provide a final judgment in St. Paul's trial. So now we'll have a look at Fortunatus. Fortunatus was a citizen of Corinth and an early member of the Christian Church. Along with Stephanus and Achaeus, ambassadors of the Church of Corinth, Fortunatus travelled to Ephesus to meet with St. Paul, who was preaching in the city. The three men were entrusted by Paul to receive and deliver a letter written by him to the Christian community at Corinth. St. Paul was clearly glad of the presence of Fortunatus and his fellow companions, stating, "I am delighted that Stephanus, Fortunatus, and Achaeus have arrived. They make up for your absence. They have settled my mind and yours too. I hope you appreciate men like this." And that was in St. Paul's letter to the Corinthians, chapter 16, verses 17 and 18. So thank you to John and Gabby for those reflections, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we go on to the next letter, which is the letter EFG, the letter G.